What's up guys, Cipher Pol 808 back again with another One Piece video. Today we're going to be doing my 1021 review, chapter 1021 review entitled Demonio. So picking off the chapter, kind of just went straight back into the fight we had going on with Black Maria and Robin. For most of the first half of the chapter we were kind of just going through that fight and going through everything that was happening, and we kind of started off with showing off Robin able to go into this huge, massive form of herself. She flowers this giant form of herself, and it looks like, okay, she's going to be able to suppress Black Maria, who's, much larger than Robin in size, and Robin's just in her normal form. But then we see that Black Maria kind of turns the tables on Robin because she's like, oh, you just made it 10 times easier for me because now you're a huge target. Now I don't have to, make pinpoint attacks. I can just attack this big, massive body that you've created for me, and your regular body still takes the damage that I'm inflicting to the massive body. So it kind of looks like, oh shit, it's going to be backfiring. Robin's going to be in trouble. This big power up that she's using is actually going to end up being her downfall. And then we see, she kind of starts taking some damage. Black Maria busts out some brass knuckles, and she, so goes for some Oiron knuckles and just starts beating in on Robin's, big Robin's face. And we see little Robin, and she's over there just kind of cowering and everything like that, and it looks like, okay, what is Robin going to be able to do? But then, Black Maria, she's like, Robin was like, okay, I'm going to just disappear my whole body, the body that she flowered, and kind of trying to get away. And she's like, okay, well, you can do that, but my webs that I was using, those are flammable, so now everything's kind of going up in flames. And then she kind of, Black Maria, is throwing jabs at Robin. She's insulting her, just kind of being like, what can you do? You came in, you came in to stick up for Black Lake Sanji, and you said you would, step up, but now it looks like you're going to fail too. So what's that say if both of you guys are failures? And, kind of in this process, Brooke kind of overhears what Black Maria says to Robin, and she's like, oh, okay. Black Maria, I'm sorry, but you might want to run. You definitely just said the wrong thing. And, maybe Black Maria being not as familiar with Robin's history with the Straw Hat crew and, everything that the Straw Hats did for her, back at Ennis Lobby, and, everything just throughout the story that they've done for her. And, Robin being someone who almost her entire life after everything that happened at O'Hara when she was a child, she went from crew to crew, basically just surviving, doing whatever she had to look out for herself, and no one ever really helped her out or looked out for her. And then when she came across the Straw Hats, even after once being their enemy, they kind of took her in. And then everything that happened at, Water 7, they still went all the way to Ennis Lobby, and they literally declared war on the world government to get her back. So there's nothing that Robin wouldn't do to protect, one of the Straw Hats or to have one of the Straw Hats back, because they've literally shown her that they will take on the world to have her back. So in return, she has that same type of, mentality that she's going to have the Straw Hats back. So in this case, she has Sanji's back. But, so the fact that Brooke overhears it and says, big mistake, something's going to be coming. We just saw this big, massive Robin, and that looked like it wasn't doing anything. So what is Robin going to be able to do if her huge form wasn't able to do it? So she continues to, kind of antagonize Black Maria. That is, antagonizes Robin. She's like, come on, demon child, what she was called for, being from O'Hara. What are you going to do? All these powerful pirates of the world, no one cares about you. They just want your brain. No one cares if you can fight or if you have this devil fruit that allows you to make these, big versions of yourself. No one cares about that. You can't do anything with that. The only thing that people care about with you is the knowledge that you got inside your brain for reading the poneglyphs. And then we kind of get this flashback, and we show Robin kind of sitting there with Koala and Sabo and Hack, and they're like, oh, Robin, you need to learn more than just slaps. People, especially in the New World, they're going to be coming to kill you, not just capture you or hurt you. So you need to be able to defend yourself. And, Robin kind of being Robin, she's like, okay, how about a palm strike? She won't commit to a full-on, punch, but she's like, okay, what about a palm strike? So Koala begins to show her how to do palm strikes, and then it looks like Sabo kind of teaches her He's like, oh, do you want me to teach you how to do my dragon fist? Where he finds kind of like the center, like he did in Dressrosa, the center of the stage, and he just inflicts one solid strike, and it just, explodes everything. So he kind of is teaching Robin that, and Koala is teaching the palm strike. So combining that, Robin kind of comes back, and she's able to create this huge palm strike that hits the roof and, shatters all this debris. And Black Maria looks up and she's like, huh? And then all of a sudden she's like, oh, you're putting out all the flames, everything like that. And kind of twofold. So this kind of distracted Black Maria because she's like, oh, shit, my flames are getting put out. But this also, helped all of Robin's allies, all the Straw Hats and everyone. There's been plenty of fires, plenty of explosions going around Onigashima. It's kind of literally floating in the air right now. So they still need a place to stand on. We can't be having this thing, engulfed in flames and have nowhere for our heroes to go. So Robin kind of putting out those flames using this huge palm strike, was a huge kind of win for the allies in at least being able to continue the fight against Kaido and his forces. But in doing that, Black Maria, she kind of gets distracted for a second, and then we see the demon Robin. So I don't know where this came from, if this came from her time on Tequila Wolf or just from her years of, being tormented and pursued as, a demon child, this, horrible human being from Ohara that knew all these secrets and everything like that. So I don't know if it's just the years of that accumulating or what she went through during the time skip, but she comes out with this, demon form, which is very fitting considering, her nickname was the Demon Girl. So, or excuse me, Demon Child. So very fitting that she comes out with this demon form and she just looks awesome. We didn't get a real close-up view of it. I mean, I guess it kind of looks close up. I kind of want to see what it looks like in the anime, but Robin just looking sick coming out, and she just whoops Black Maria's ass, and then Brooke kind of comes in with the finish. She slices up the sisters, the Snake sisters that were with Black Maria. So Robin and Brooke kind of take care of the Black Maria gang. And, it just kind of really showed the connection. Sometimes Robin isn't the most emotional of the Straw Hats. She doesn't, always be openly, lovey-dovey with everyone and hugging everyone like, say, Nami does, or, Usopp, or even Luffy and Chopper. They wear their emotions on their sleeve, whereas Robin's she's kind of more reserved, she's more quiet, so she doesn't really, express those emotions. But when she needs to become a demon to save the people that she cares about, the Straw Hats, she doesn't care about her emotions coming out and just literally turning her into this demon form because she will take on the world to protect the Straw Hats if that's what it takes. So that just solidified Robin in my book right there. Like, she just went up a notch. Not only that, but this power up, this demon form, taking out a Tobiroppo member, that kind of puts her up, where Luffy needs her to be as part of, the future Pirate King's crew. You got to have a lot of strong crew members. So I think this is just a good showcase for what Robin is going to be able to do in the future, coming up against, Blackbeard and whatever matchup that she gets, down that road. But other than that, at the end of the chapter, we kind of go back to Luffy and Momo. We see Luffy over there. He's he's able to get some food. Caribou kind of showed up and kind of emptied out his swamp storage. So it gave Luffy some food, so allowed him to kind of power it up again. Caribou realizes there's no way he's going to be able to get out of Wano if Luffy doesn't defeat Kaido. So he needs to do whatever he's got to do to get Luffy up there to get back in the fight, because there's no way Caribou's going to beat Kaido. And then at the very end of the chapter, we cut over to Momo talking to Shinobu. And he, Luffy had asked Momo to take him back up to Onigashima, and Momo's over there, and he's like asking Shinobu basically, can you use your ripe fruit to age me? And Shinobu's like, wait, what? No, there's no way I'm gonna do that. And she basically explains like, okay, that'll age your body, but that's not gonna age your mind or anything. So basically, you're just going to be a kid in a bigger body. But he's like, I don't care. Like, that will allow me to create this massive dragon, like Kaido's dragon, then I might be of some use to Luffy and to the rest of everyone still fighting up there. So at least in that sense, I gotta give it up to Momo for really stepping up. He is the leader of the samurais. He is the leader of essentially everyone in Wano. And even though he's a child, he's taking on a risk that he knows really might not do anything, but it's the only thing that he can do to try and help, even just a little bit. Just having that big form is probably not going to be as strong as Kaido, or probably even as big as Kaido's dragon form, or capable of doing like the Boro breath or anything like that. But if he can, distract Kaido, or jump on him or something to give Luffy time to get in place, or to get that advantage that Luffy needs, that could be crucial in eventually taking Kaido down. So the fact that Momo is willing to step up and do that right now, really says a lot about Momo. But now I'm kind of leaning towards, is Luffy really gonna let him do this? And I think Luffy will let him do this, simply because he knows if he recognizes in Momo, like Momo wanting to step up and become the leader that he is supposed to be, then I don't think there's anything in Luffy that will tell him not to do it. I think he'll be behind Momo 100%. I could be completely wrong. Oda could throw me for a complete loop. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed the chapter, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any thoughts, ideas. What do you guys think about Robin, her demon form? Other than that, it was definitely an excellent chapter. Can't wait for the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.